whiskey and wine. This one had me thinking my love affairs were fine. Only one place to go when all said and done. Train ride to hell, book a ticket for one. I've been around a time or three, enough to hurt the ones that hurt me. I've let down ones I've loved, put myself high up above them. This one had me drunk on whiskey and wine. This one had me thinking my love affairs were fine. Only one place to go when all said and done. Train ride to hell, book a ticket for one. This one had me drunk on whiskey and wine. This one had me thinking my love affairs were fine. Only one place to go when all said and done. Train ride to hell, book a ticket for one. Only one place to go when the damage is done. Train ride to hell, book a ticket for one.
Meet your next favorite artist, boy band, featuring HaleyJane Rose,
Hi.
Ana Dratz, and friend of the show and familiar face, Jen Fischer. So we're so excited you're here, and this is a really unique episode, a first time for us, because you're our first band where you all share an equal share in like the spotlight. There's no deliberate front person here, and that provides a really unique experience for us. So that was Jen's song. You solo on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Are you soloist because you wrote that, or did that just how it worked out?
Yeah, so I wrote that one, and I like a lot of the songs that we have written together. It's basically there's one songwriter, and then we bring it to the band, and we say, hey, where can we like fill in some harmonies?
That's awesome. So you just kind of sit down with it and riff a little bit, or
Yeah. We just like I'll just sing through it. This is what typically happens is we'll sing through it, and then they'll just like come in.
But I do want to be clear, there are boy band rehearsals where we're like, oh, can we come hang out? Like, you guys sound so pretty. And then we're like, yeah, but rehearsals are not pretty. There's a lot of like, is that right? Is that right?
We've been working together for a very long time now, right?
Yeah.
How many years has it been?
Technically 8 years.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah. We started playing together in 2016 officially as a band.
Okay.
So along your band's journey, when did you just start to develop a shorthand between the three of you? Like, when did you start to feel like the synergy was coming?
Oh, wow. I mean, I don't know. I just remember like eventually it was just like we don't have to think about it. Trying to, emulate basically like blood harmonies is like hard.
Okay.
A lot of bands have a very clear like this person is always on the low harmony, this person is always on the high harmony, this person is always lead. And with us it was very clear that like we all kind of had lead moments at some point.
So when you're recording and you obviously have so many different vocal layers, do you guys like to go because I know certain people like to do like the bass first, the bass of the part of the chords, just to lay the foundation, or do you do the melody first, do you do the highs first? Which one do you prefer?
I think we generally do melody first.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's
Typically
an
melody.
easy
Easy answer.
we also, I think a lot of the times we'll like record a scratch track with all three of us just so we have something because sometimes it's easier to follow when it's all three of us anyway.
Yeah.
Scratch Track is a good band name. Someone write that down.
Or an
Dibs,
improv
dibs,
team
dibs.
name.
Or an improv.
Yeah, that's good. I like that too. I like
Hey,
that
where's
too.
Scratch Track? Can I get a word of suggestion to get started?
Since you've got years being a band under your belt, what is your favorite part of being a band? Is it creating? Is it writing? Is it the performing? Like, what do you guys look the most forward to when you think about boy band?
Not being alone.
That's so
Honestly,
sweet.
yeah.
That's so
Yeah,
sweet.
no, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's nice to have the backup of other people, right? Because when you're doing
Yes.
a solo show, because I'm not a very good guitar player. That's a word. I'm not a very good guitar player, so like anytime I've done anything solo, I'm like half of it is just like nerves of me playing guitar, and then my singing becomes something not that I'm super proud of all the time. But it is definitely nice to have like the support of other people behind you.
Definitely.
Outside of this, I am a comedian, and I could never do stand-up. Absolutely not my thing. Being alone and just not knowing what's going to happen, that's scary. I don't like it. And I like collaborating and knowing that if you're going to mess up, someone's going to pick up the slack. Like
No.
when we all sang the wrong lyrics together.
Yeah.
In full commitment.
That's what's up.
It's very yes and, which I like.
yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about, at least over the recent years, of your live performances and what you've learned about performing with each other and the music that you play over those live performances.
You know, it's funny. I remember in the very beginning, we had this idea that we would be like pretty purely folk music. And like,
Yeah.
like we were certain we were going to be just like a folk trio. And then somewhere along the lines, I think just each of our own like personal tastes and sensibilities started leaking in. So we started leaning a little bit more country, and then we started leaning a bit more pop. And
Yeah.
I'm really glad we didn't commit to just being like, yes, we're folk and we're only folk.
Yeah. I got to ask, have you guys ever been compared to the Dixie Chicks in your sound?
People should do it more.
Well,
You're welcome.
Good
As soon as I heard
You just made
raised
Haley's.
me. You just woke the sleeper agent. What, the chicks?
Yeah.
The chicks.
They're just the chicks. We
Yes.
don't do the Dixie anymore. We've learned. We've grown.
Yeah, times are different.
No, those women raised me.
Yeah.
So
The best.
more people should say it.
We'll try to push it.
Yeah. So you're doing all unreleased stuff for us today, right?
Yes.
Who wrote the next one? Who leads the next one?
That's me.
Oh, it's Nina's.
I wrote this next one. It's
What's? I just cut you off. Why don't you, please?
yeah, fight me.
So you're doing this next one?
Yeah, I'm doing this next one. Well, we're all doing this next one, and it's called Mary Magdalene. Should we do it? Okay,
Yeah,
we gotta switch.
hit me a little Mary Mags.
Nothing's as scary as the stories you tell yourself. As if I'm Mary Magdalene, you can write me off to hell. End of all of the things I ever claimed to be. I never saw myself your deity. What's the use of unmaking my bed if I can't get a moment's rest? I live with your heart inside my chest. I'll only ever be words in your head. Oh, how can I prove it to you? Oh, what do I have to do? You know I'd bear it all for you. I've never been much of a follower. Too proud to make a move that's not my own. And despite all the things I said I never was, I carved your name into my flesh heart from stone. Oh, I wait for you to time. Don't change your mind. Don't change your mind. I'll watch you till you're gone. Will you spell my name wrong? Paint me out of every frame. I'll still be here when you awake. I'm on your side, right by your side. So don't change your mind. Don't change your mind. Don't change your mind. I'm on your side. Don't change your mind.
Ugh, wow. You guys blend so perfectly. It's really amazing.
You guys just sing me to sleep. Just
Seriously,
every day.
it's just...
You don't want me in your room.
I wanted to mention, like, the, you know, religious or not, the allegory of Mary Magdalene is such a powerful message. You know, someone who is an outcast in society found solace in something, someone, you know? And I'm curious, have you guys found that in music, in this project? Like, do you feel like that was ever something that you felt along this musical journey?
That's such a nice question.
Well done, bud. Well done. Well
Oh,
done.
it's such a good question, man.
Wow, Sweeney reads the Bible.
It was one time.
Wow.
So I will say that I wrote this because I found out that Mary Magdalene was likely not a prostitute, and that she was rewritten as one to kind of be this like,
I've never heard that before. I
yeah,
like
to kind of be this like, oh, well, the only reason a woman's hanging out with these men is because she was being saved by the man. I mean, it made me think of all the ways that women are just like rewritten in history.
that. Oh, yeah.
How women are so loyal and passionate and often just like written off by men. Even they'll do anything for their man and then get dropped like that by history and relationships.
I want to know about how you, I guess, tend to start your writing process. Do you guys try to meet a schedule, or is it just like I learned this thing, I was inspired by it, I wrote a song in my room, and now I want us to work on it?
The second one.
The latter.
If we had a schedule, we would have so many more albums out.
Yeah, truly, truly.
Because a lot of your writing process happens amongst the three of you, when do you decide that it needs something else? A bass player, a drummer, etc.?
I feel like the intent is always to be able to eventually play it with a full band to some capacity, right? So, but when we're able to like strip it down for just the three of us when we do our smaller shows, but I think the intent is always like we do want to eventually add these lines.
I wonder what collaboration I feel like I have a sense of what collaboration typically looks like for you, but I wonder what some of the like outlying cases might have been. It sounds like you guys always write a full song on your own, bring it to the band for harmonies, or have you ever like worked on lyrics together? Has there ever been like a you all created this thing from step one together moment?
I mean, a few.
This But Better is a big one.
Yeah, This But Better is it was me. I came in with like, it's something I'd been fooling around with for a long time. So I had like a long time. Like I just never knew what to do with it. So I had like a pretty basic guitar part for it and like an idea of what I wanted the song to be about. Like the title itself, I was like, this is the tagline. And we're like, great. And we kind of worked together and figured out the rest of the structure of the song.
We try to be like educational and like peel back the curtain on what it's like to be an indie artist making music. Recording and producing music is expensive. Like, what are the things to spend money on? How much, I guess, can they cost? How
question,
long? Yeah. We've somehow never touched this, you know?
I kind of thought you were going to ask, so how much do each of you make?
So first you must find a producer, and they all really vary in price. I think like our first songs were like 200 or 250, and then it just like, you know,
As they got better,
as they
their
got better, they
prices went up.
charged more. So, you know, like
Is it by the hour, by the project?
Depends.
every producer is different. Usually it's per project.
Is it usually by like you're paying song by song? Do people reduce the price if it's like I have a 4-song EP? Will you produce the whole thing?
I think we did that before where someone was like, I don't know, like a group package.
Yeah.
We like made a deal with
Our
like a
first EP
friend.
was that.
So This upcoming album, is it your first full-length album?
Yes.
Yes.
That's exciting. What's it
Yeah.
called?
If I had what I wanted, would I still want more?
Oh, I love that.
August 23rd.
August 23rd, that's
Yeah.
coming up. It'll be out by the time this drops. Go stream it. It's out. It's out now.
This is me coming from the future. This album is out, and it's amazing. You're going to love it here in the future. Go stream. If I had what I wanted, would I still want more? And then ask yourself that.
Oh, I love it.
Well, thanks so much for coming. And before we have you play us off, you want to plug your socials? Where can people find you online? Where can people stream your music?
Hey, it's Boy Band. That's our social handle across the board.
Great.
Yeah, we have a little website.
Cool.
There's some merch on there if you like that kind of thing.
I love that kind of thing. I love merch.
So what's the last song you're going to play for us?
Oh, this song is called Cutting Ties,
Awesome.
and we're going to play it now.
Awesome.
I could be left counting sheep from what I'm seeing on TV, neglecting all my mental health in self-taught therapy. I am a victim of the times, can't cut loose, I'm cutting ties. Oh my, oh my, I could be lost at sea, no raft, nap, or continuity, rocking in the waves, seasick from ever constant change. I am a victim of the times, can't cut loose, I'm cutting ties. Oh my, oh my,
And I'm wise enough to know I'd be better on my own. Oh, my mind needs isolating lately. I try not perseverating on maybes, but I'm dying just trying to keep my loved ones breathing, fight the earth to keep from stealing their lives. So much I'm starting to forget my mind.
I'm feeling tangled up, a million wires for a broken plug. My own tenacity can't make enough electricity. I am a victim of the times, can't cut loose, I'm cutting ties. Oh my, oh my,
And I'm close enough to know I can't make it on my own. Oh, my mind needs isolating lately. I try not perseverating on maybes, but I'm dying just trying to keep my loved ones breathing, fight the earth to keep from stealing their lives. So much I'm starting to forget my mind. Oh, it's not like I don't know what's good for me. I gotta grasp on the reality of my situation. Still, I'm tired of having patience, stifled tears, and nervous pacing. I'm the only one who I'm not saving. Oh, my mind needs isolating. Maybe I should try not wasting all my remaining time, just trying to keep everyone breathing, fight the earth to keep from stealing their life. Oh God, I hope that I don't forget mine.
Yeah.